Hi there, my name is JT, and today I'll be bringing you through a strengthening flow sequence. So, when you're ready, just come to the tops of your mat. Make sure that your feet are a bit hip width distance apart. And as you inhale, just bring your palms together behind you, interlace your fingers, stretch open your chest, gaze towards the ceiling. Stay strong and grounded through your feet. And just come into a gentle back bend here as you open up your chest towards the sky. As you exhale, fold from your hips. Come all the way down into your Uttanasana. Bring your palms overhead. Very nice. Feel the lovely stretch here on your triceps and your shoulders. And then on your next inhalation, slowly release your fingers from behind you and just let yourself dangle in your Uttanasana. In your forward fold over here, maybe get your belly and thigh to touch, so just bend down a little bit more if you need to. And as you inhale and exhale, slowly straighten out your knees a little bit. Very good. On your next inhalation over here, just roll yourself up vertebrae by vertebrae. Head comes up last. Stand once again in your Tadasana over here. Ground through your feet. Really feel very firm, very strong in your mountain pose. Pause here for one breath. And then on your next inhalation, open up your feet slightly wider as you sit back into your goddess pose. Raise your arms up towards the sky. Beautiful. As you inhale, bring your entire body all the way up slightly. Exhale, sink a bit lower. We'll go for 3 more rounds. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, sink even lower here. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, sink low. Let's go for one more. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, sink low. From here now, we're going to roll over to our right side as we come into our crescent lunge. So in our crescent lunge, just be mindful on how your back foot is. You don't want to slant it too far down to the ground. You want to keep it active. Really squeeze in your glutes. Inhale, rise up a bit. Exhale, sink a bit lower here in your crescent lunge. Very nice. On your next inhalation here, drop your knee down to the ground, untuck your toes. And as you exhale, bring your palms to your right thigh. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, sink a bit lower over here. Open up the hips in your low lunge. Beautiful. On your next inhalation over here, tuck your toes. Then shift the weight over to your left side as you come into your Skandasana. In your Skandasana over here, as you inhale, maybe bring your forearm to the ground. Come to a gentle twist. Use your left arms to open up your left legs and open up the hips. Bring your right fingertips towards the sky. Gaze towards your right hand. On your next inhalation over here, slowly transfer the weight to come up. Sit back down in your goddess pose. Stay here for 3, 2, and 1. This time, transfer the weight over to your left side. Sink down in your crescent lunge. Be mindful of your alignment. Very nice. Inhale, lengthen the spine a little bit. Exhale, sink a bit lower. Beautiful. Stay here and breathe. And then on your next inhalation, drop your right knee down to the ground and tuck your toes. Bring your palms to your left thigh. And as you inhale, lengthen the spine a little bit. Exhale, sink a bit lower over here. Open up those hips. Beautiful. On your next inhalation, tuck your right toes. Then bring your entire weight up. Transfer it over to your right side. Come into your Skandasana. Very graceful, effortless. On your next inhalation, maybe bring your right forearm to the ground. Open up your entire chest. Stay here and breathe. Gaze towards your left fingertips. And then on your next inhalation, bring the weight back. Sit back into your goddess pose. Gaze towards the ceiling. Very nice. On your next inhalation, one more time, we're going to roll over to the right side. Beautiful. Push down onto the weight as your right feet point forward. Gaze towards your fingertips. Inhale, raise up a bit. Exhale, sink a bit lower. On your next inhalation, drop your left knee down to the ground. Bring your palms to your thighs. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, sink a bit lower here. On your next inhalation, tuck your left toes. Then bring your entire self up, over to your left side, Skandasana. Once again in Skandasana over here, if you like to come down to a gentle twist, bring your left forearm to the ground. Bring your right arm all the way up. Gaze towards your right fingertips. Open up your chest. On your next inhalation, transfer the weight, come to your goddess pose. Just squat a bit lower here first. Then rotate yourself over to the left side. Come into your crescent lunge once again. In your crescent lunge over here, to inhale, raise your entire body up. Exhale, sink a bit lower. Very nice. On your next inhalation, drop your right knee down to the ground. Bring your palms to your left thigh. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, sink a bit lower. Open up those hips. On your next inhalation here, tuck your right toes. Bring your entire self all the way up. Then transfer the weight over to your right side. Effortlessly come into your Skandasana. Once again, over here, if you like, bring your right forearm to the ground. Bring your left arms up. Point it towards the ceiling. Maybe a gentle twist. Very good. On your next inhalation over here, this time, square your right foot. Bring yourself to a low lunge, a runner's lunge. Then step your right foot back. Come into your high plank. And as you exhale, come down to your chaturanga. Inhale, slide up to your upward facing dog. Exhale, push back. Downward facing dog. From your downward facing dog over here, now just slowly walk your feet to meet your palms at the top of the mat. Very slowly, very gently. And once you've walked all the way to the top of the mat, just let yourself dangle here in your Uttanasana. Maybe grab opposite elbows, sway from side to side. Then come back to stillness over here, release opposite elbows, go a bit deeper over here in your Uttanasana. Then roll yourself up vertebrae by vertebrae, head comes up last. Stand here once again in your Tadasana, feeling very strong, grounding through your feet. We'll come into one round of sun salutation here. So as you inhale, raise your arms all the way up. Gaze towards your fingertips. Exhale, fold from your hips all the way down, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands down, step, or if you like, hop your way back to your chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. On your next inhalation here, looking forward, step up your way to the top of the mat. And as you exhale, just fold a bit deeper here in your Uttanasana. Inhale, raise your arms all the way up. Gaze towards the ceiling. Exhale, bring your palms to heart center. Samastitihi. On your next inhalation, step your left foot back. Come into your warrior one. So be mindful that your hips are squared to the front of the mat. Gaze in between your fingers. And as you exhale, sink a bit lower in your warrior one. Once again, inhale, raise up a bit. Exhale, sink a bit lower. On your next inhalation, slowly float your left leg back. Come into your warrior three. Very nice. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, kick your left leg higher up. On your next inhalation, step your left foot back. Come into your warrior two. Gaze towards your right fingertips, and as you inhale, come up. Exhale, sink a bit lower. On your next inhalation, reverse the warrior this time. Bring your right arm up and overhead. Really feel a very nice opening on your entire right side of your body. Gaze towards your right fingertips. On your next inhalation, warrior two first. Then bring your right palm down to the ground. Come into your
Konasana, extended side angle. Gaze towards your left fingertips. Continue to open up your chest, shine towards the sky. Very nice. On your next inhalation, come back warrior two first. Then bring the weight over to your left side. Sit down in your Skandasana. Over here now in Skandasana, just catch your breath. And then on your next inhalation over here, square with your palms. Square your left foot. Runner's lunge. Then step back. Take your vinyasa. As you inhale here, really open up your chest as you come to your upward facing dog. And as you exhale, push back. Downward facing dog. On your next inhalation, looking forward, step or hop your way to the top of the mat. And as you exhale, just fold a bit deeper. Inhale, raise yourself all the way up. Gaze towards the ceiling, to the sky. Exhale, bring your palms to heart center. Samastitihi. On your next inhalation, this time step your right leg back. Come into your warrior one. So once again, coming into your warrior one, you want to square your hips, this time to the back of your mat. Inhale, raise yourself up. Exhale, sink a bit lower. On your next inhalation, over here, slowly float your right foot back. Come into your warrior three. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, kick your right leg higher up. On your next inhalation, step your right foot back. Come into your warrior two. Very nice. Inhale, come up a bit. Exhale, sink a bit lower. Gaze towards your left fingertips. On your next inhalation, reverse your warrior. Bring your left arms all the way up. Gaze towards your left fingertips. Walk your right hand down your right leg. Very nice. Inhale, come back. Warrior two. Exhale, bring your left palm down to the ground. Bring your right arm overhead. Konasana. Very good. As you inhale and exhale, continue to open up the chest. Shine towards the ceiling. On your next inhalation, warrior two first. Then transfer the weight over to your right side. Skandasana. Very good. In your Skandasana over here, just pause for one breath. Catch your breath. Bring your body a bit higher up. Gaze forward. Maybe a bit of a smile on your face. And then on your next inhalation, frame your right foot into your runner's lunge. Then step back into your high plank. Take your vinyasa as you exhale to your chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. From our downward facing dog over here now, we want to roll over, come into our high plank. Really squeeze in everything, protract the back. Very nice. As you exhale, push back to your downward facing dog. Inhale, roll back over, high plank, squeeze in everything. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale to your high plank, squeeze in everything, protract your back. Exhale, push back, downward facing dog. Inhale, roll over, high plank, squeeze in everything. This time, transfer the weight over to your right side. Lift your left hand, gaze towards the ceiling, come into your side plank. Stay here and breathe, stay strong for 3, 2, and 1. Bring your palm back down to the ground, push back to your downward facing dog. On your next inhalation, roll over to your high plank first, then transfer the weight over to your left side. Come up to your side angle. Beautiful. Stay here and breathe for 3, 2, and 1. Bring your palm back down, push back. Downward facing dog. On your next inhalation, come back to your high plank. Then roll over to your right side. Once again, side plank. Maybe if you can this time, gaze towards the ceiling. If you want to, lift up your left leg for 3, 2, and 1. High plank, then downward facing dog. Very good, very strong. On your next inhalation, roll to your high plank first. Transfer the weight over to your left side. Bring your right hand up. Get yourself stable. If you like, maybe lift up your right foot for 3, 2, and 1. Then come back to your high plank, then downward facing dog. From your downward facing dog over here now, roll over once again to your high plank. This time, come down to your chaturanga in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come down all the way to your belly. Beautiful. Just stay here in your belly for 3 breaths. So maybe just stretch out your arms if that feels good. Maybe lay on one ear. Give yourself a bit of a break. And then on your next inhalation over here, slowly walk your hands back. Come into your Phoenix pose. So forearm onto the ground, really keeping your chest open. Beautiful. Stay here, maybe bring a bit of a smile to your face. Open up the chest, open up your throat, maybe gaze towards the sky. And if you like from here now, just slowly push up into your low plank. Beautiful, your forearm plank. Really engage your core, engage your upper back, engage your arms. Stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Then interlace your fingers over here, and you're gonna push back to your dolphin. So coming into your dolphin over here, really try to open up the chest a little more, open up your shoulders. And as you inhale, rock back over to your forearm plank. Exhale, push back to your dolphin. Inhale, rock over, forearm plank. Exhale, push back, dolphin. This time, if you like, you can roll over to your forearm plank once again. If not, you can slowly make your way to your headstand. If you are in your headstand, just stay here for 3 more breaths. And slowly make your way back down. Very gently, with control. And then just lay in your child's pose for a little while. Very nice. Very good job. Very strong practice. And if you just decided to not do any of that and already are in child's pose, that's perfectly fine. And from here now, we want to slowly push ourselves all the way up. In a seated position, we're going to bring our legs in front of us as we come into a few rounds of Paschimottanasana. So from here now, as we inhale, just maybe peel the flesh from our buttocks away, raise our arms up. And as we exhale, bring ourselves down, grab hold of our big toes over here. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold forward from your hips. Very good. Keep gazing at your big toes. Keep moving forward, your entire body forward. On your next inhalation over here, come all the way up. Release your toes. And as you exhale, we're going to go down one more time. This time, if you can grab hold of your heels, do that. If not, you can always use a towel, a t-shirt, or a strap. Wherever you are, inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold a bit deeper. Get belly and thigh to touch. On your next inhalation over here, come all the way back up. Very nice. Pause. Then come all the way back down to your backs. As we come lying down on the ground here, get your knees to point towards the ceiling. And just make sure that your fingers can still graze the back of your heels. On your next inhalation over here, we want to lift the hips as high as we can. Maybe bring your fingers to interlace under your back. And as you inhale, lift your hips even higher so that your shoulder blades can come closer together. Beautiful. Stay here in your bridge pose for 3, 2, and 1. Release your fingers from under your back. Then bring your back all the way back down. Bring your knees to your chest. Give yourself a tight squeeze. On your next inhalation, drop your feet back down to the ground. Make sure that your fingers can graze the back of your heels. And then slowly lift your hips up towards the sky once again. Interlace your fingers under your back if that is for you today. And from here now, if you think we had it easy, on your next inhalation, bring the weight over to your right foot. Lift your left leg up as high as you can towards the sky. Stay here for 3, 2, and 1. Then bring your left foot down. Now, time to change sides. Bring the weight over to your left foot. And on your next inhalation, bring your right leg all the way up as high as you can for 3, 2, and 1. Bring your right leg down, then release your fingers from under your back. Bring it back down to the ground. Bring your knees in, tight squeeze. On your next inhalation over here, bring your feet back down to the ground. Just make sure your fingers can graze the back of your heels once again. And on your next inhalation, lift your hips up. If you like to stay here, that's perfectly fine. If you want to come into full wheel, you can slowly bring your palms beside your ear. And if you are coming in full wheel, on your next inhalation, slowly push everything all the way up. Beautiful. Walk your hands closer to your feet if that is for you, and just stay here for 3 breaths. If you are in bridge pose, continue to do what you are doing. That is amazing. Just stay there and breathe. And wherever you are, slowly come out of the pose. Hit first, then upper back, then lower back, and bring your knees in. Give yourself a tight squeeze. Then slowly release your left leg straight out to the ground. Keep your right knee in. We're going to come into a gentle spinal twist. So keeping your right knee in, just give it another squeeze over here. Then drop it over to the left side. Bring your right arm, stretch it out over to the right side. Maybe gaze towards your right fingertips. Stay here and breathe. Keep your shoulders grounded firmly to the floor. Very good. On your next inhalation, bring your right knee back in. Give it another tight squeeze over here. Then extend your right knee out. Bring your left knee in. Give it a tight squeeze. On your next inhalation, bring your right knee over. Gentle spinal twist. Continue to ground your shoulders firmly to the floor. Stay here and breathe. On your next inhalation, bring your left knee up. Give it a tight squeeze first. Then slowly extend your legs down to the ground. As we come into our final pose of today, Shavasana, we just want to bring our awareness to our feet, our toes, and our ankles. Let them soften and relax. Bring your awareness to your shin, to your thighs, and to your hips. Let them soften and relax. Bring your awareness to your abdominal area and to your lower back. Let them soften and relax. Bring your awareness to your fingers and to your palms. Let them soften and relax. Bring your awareness to your wrist, to your forearms, to your upper arms, and your shoulders. Let them soften and relax. Bring your awareness to your chest, to your upper back, and your neck. Let them soften and relax. Bring your awareness to your chin and your jaw. Let them soften and relax. Bring your awareness to the space inside your mouth and the space in between your eyebrows. Let them all soften and relax. Feel very, very relaxed. When you're ready, if you like, maybe bring some movements to your fingers, to your toes. Stretch your hands overhead. Give yourself a very nice long stretch as if you've just woken up. Move over to one side. Lay there for a little while. Enjoy the moment. And when you're ready, slowly push yourself up. Come to a comfortable seated position once again on your mat. Let your palms rest softly on your legs. Gently close your eyes. Take this time to scan through your body to identify any areas of tightness or weakness, and just stay with those areas. For areas that feel light, feel good, send gratitude to those areas. Thank yourself for arriving on the mat. Bring your palms to heart center. May there be peace within. May you trust that you're exactly where you're meant to be. May you believe that there are infinite possibilities that are born of faith in yourself and of others. Give yourself a gentle bow. Come all the way up. Thank you for joining me. My name is JT.